Hello, hello. Welcome to today's messages of love. Hopefully, yes, always. Because we are thinking, choosing, using our will kind of people. And we choose love. We choose love actively, every day, every moment, every opportunity, every junction, every point. Love. Love is the answer to all of the things. Let's start with these ones and see what it brings. Integration. The energy of integration helps you apply your new truths in your daily life. This energy makes you aware of the fact that you are responsible for your own actions. Personal accountability, yes. And third wave, accept who you are on this earth and your strength will increase. This makes you aware of your choice to be here on the earth at this time. Yes, and then the integration of that fact, that knowing, that knowledge, that understanding, right? Our souls chose to be here during this crazy, crazy time. It is a crazy time. There's so much going on, like astrologically. There are like 6 planets or something in retrograde. This time of the year with the Lionsgate portal, we've got solar flares and DNA activations and elevations and all kinds of things. Crazy. Well, it's the ascension. It's ascension, man. Okay, that is a lot. So we've got these guys over here. Messages and abundance, birth. Oh man. Wow. Okay. These are all good. These are all good. Okay. Let's start with Anzus. The highly intelligent raven is always alert, and like the god, Odin's raven, Hugin, thought, and Munin, memory, who are his eyes and ears out in the world, he is always collecting information. Flying high, he has clear sight over all. You can hear him calling out as he passes on messages of both good news and warning. And Zeus is the rune of Odin, of the divine breath of all creation, and is also called the messenger rune. In a reading, it brings a message of divine inspiration, creation, formation, and transformation. It indicates the strong presence of your ancestors and ancestral line. Anzus represents the arrival of a revelation or insight. Language, with all its uses and power, is central to this rune. Communication, insight, divine inspiration, order, and true vision. Beautiful. Then we have Volcano, hare. In the springtime, fertile and fecund Mama Hare brings forth an abundance of new life. She is the great mother and fiercely protective. The timeless cycles of the earth flow through her, generation after generation. Volcano holds within it the mature female wisdom of our mothers and our grandmothers. Volcano speaks of female fertility and also of the safety and shielded sanctuary of the womb. When this rune appears in a reading, there may be a birth of a child, an idea, or even a new goal. Birth, sanctuary, fertility, life change, and secrets. Okay. Then we have Uruz. The powerful bull stands strong and unyielding, and obstacles fall away before his confidence and strength. He possesses a deep calm, as fear has no place in his heart. He is absolutely certain of his own solid grounded might. A bull, when encountered in your path, is a significant obstacle. Uruz is a rune of untamed power that is neither owned nor controlled. In a reading, it brings a message of strength, courage, and overcoming all that stands in your way. A primal life force, it indicates a time of great energy and health. Business ventures and speculations are successful. There is a sudden breakthrough, even when all seems lost. Sudden or unexpected changes occur, usually for the better. Uruz represents the shaping of power and patterns and the formulation of the self. Well, there's your integration. Strength, power, health, endurance, and manifestation. See what I mean? Like, wowza, wowza. And then we have Fehu. The hardworking and energetic red squirrel holds aloft her golden acorn, a lucky discovery after a successful forage. It takes effort, but she is richly rewarded and her family is well fed. Red squirrel needs to be careful about hoarding all her nuts in one place. Her treasures are safer when spread around a little. Fehu is a high energy rune, and it brings luck and fortune. As the first rune of the first et, it speaks of beginnings. This is the rune that refers to movable property like money or possessions. In readings, it references prosperity, in particular that achieved through your own efforts. It can indicate financial security and successful business, property, and asset negotiations. Behu can also mean reduced financial problems and unexpected good fortune. It is a sign of hope and plenty, success and happiness. Wealth, luck, abundance, energy, and fertility. Right? You were meant to be, you chose to be here, okay? And this is your new life. This is the new you that has been birthed. This is what you're integrating into. Okay. If you've been keeping track of the readings, there's a progression, and we've been transferring or moving into a new world, one of our making, one of balance, love, the love train, right? There's fear and love, and the planets are splitting into two. And when you look at these things from an energetic perspective, there's low energy and high energy. And this is all high energy stuff. Okay. This is the anchoring. This is the moving into and away from scarcity, lack, fear, right? Into abundance, love, hope, peace. Yes. Yes. And because this bull is here, this is that unmovable, uncontrollable, it's happening and nothing can stop it. And it's right in between abundance and abundance, fertility, and also this connection with your ancestors, right? Your intuition, your higher self, your higher realms, and this through your efforts being successful, finding your abundance. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. So I hope you are having a good day or night, wherever you are in the time, in space time, and that you are constantly in a state of course correction and maintaining your love train vibe. We need it more than ever right now. Is holding the frequency. There's a lot of efforts to distract and pull you down, keep you on that low energy realm. And so this is why you chose to be here at this time, to be one who anchors in the love vibe. I mean, I just picture like spiritual realm, bulletin board, you know, this time in life. Okay, who wants to go down there and hold the frequency of love? I will. Okay, let's see what cards want to come out and play. Oh, dedication. Yes. Okay, very important to maintain dedicated, okay, especially in this transitional period, right? Where we can still flip flop in between the two worlds. It's like one foot in one world, one foot in the other. We're not quite fully anchored. We're not quite fully all on the new world yet because it's still integrating, right? So this dedication, this, this dedication to the cause, to the vibe, to the frequency holding. Very important. Oh, this has been happening a lot. This extra card happening. So, okay, this is what you're moving away from. Okay, this old, this is the on the line, right? The 5, it's halfway in the middle of nothing and 10, right? 5. And we've got the masculine and feminine energies silhouetted here. And it's very difficult to tell if they're moving into the warmth, into the temple, into the heart, or if they're walking away, right? And so consider walking away, staying in the cold, is staying in that low frequency world, because that's where we've been. This is this ascension period where we are elevating to a new world. The new world requires going in and feeling the heat, igniting that internal flame inside of you. Okay, and this is your dedication to your mindfulness of which way you choose on a regular basis. Okay. And then we've got receiving your abundance. Well, you're choosing the good feeling thoughts, the high vibration road, right? The pathway of love. This is what both attracts your wishes to you, but also turns you into one who can receive your wishes, your abundance. And I mean, it's all here waiting for you. Okay. Yes. Overflowing cup. This is the cup of love. Okay. And it's full of liquid sunshine. Beautiful, gorgeous abundance. And this is the world that you are creating, the old world and the new world. This is where we're at, right? Old world, new world. Okay. Okay, consolidating your energies. So this is letting go of the things that aren't serving you, of those low vibrational, low frequency people, places, and things, habits, mindsets, reactions, all of the above, right? And choosing love. And this represents people, and it's a 5. Oh, we got, whoa. I just realized all 4 5s are right here. So this is huge change. 5s are change. Oh, where's my number book? Is this it? Yes. Let's look at 5s. Is there 4? They only do 3. But still, okay, 5s. The presence of 5 serves as a reminder that you are going through a restructuring and reconfiguring of your soul's path. Huh? Remember that although transitions can be challenging, they hold the potential for profound growth and transformation. It is important to trust that you will emerge from this transitional phase stronger and wiser. Okay, transition. Embrace the transformative energy of 555. Trust in the process of your soul's journey and have confidence in the choices you make. Your angels are guiding you along your path. And by following your intuition and heeding the messages presented to you, you can navigate this transition with clarity and purpose. Beautiful. Yes. Okay. See what I'm saying? What else do we got? The angel number 555 is one that some people love and some people fear because it carries the essence of change, and change can be scary. 555 signifies major shifts which manifest in both internal and external realms. In terms of external changes, look for transformation in various aspects of your life, such as your home, career, or relationships. It indicates that something in your external world is on the verge of transformation. Okay, beautiful confirmations of transformations that are happening. Okay, so like all 5s, it's either you're either going up or you're going down, right? You're going in or you're staying out. These people are either for you and want to support you, or they are against you and are trying to keep you stuck, keep you blocked, keep you low, right? And this is about maintaining your dedication. This is about you recognizing the ones that are for you, and those are the ones that you give your attention to, and the ones that are against you, you let go, right? But this dedication, this is very, very important to the process. Okay, what else we got here? Okay, there's another indicator of these crossroads, these 2 points that we are constantly at. This is the metaphoric crossroads of love versus fear. Which way do you choose? Which way do you take? Okay, and then we have this messenger card, this active, something is on the move with a cup here, something moving passionately with pure intention. Okay, and it's linked here to this abundance from your hard work. So this could be, real life messages like emails, phone calls, text messages, DMs, those kinds of messages. This could be internal messages from your ancestors, from your inner realms, your intuition, intuitive nudges, right? Okay. Love and abundance. Okay, and this holding back. So this is giving me, actually, because it's above or below this 2 of Swords, it's like being stuck at a crossroads and not being able to make a decision, right? We've got these 2 swords, these 2 ways, pick a path, right? And this figure is stuck, sitting in one spot, and has the 2 paths kind of holding them back from making any move, which is interesting. Oh, and we've got the Sun and the Queen of Wands. Like, this is beautiful, what's going on over here. This is about speaking truth, being seen, being confident, charismatic. People look up to this individual, connected to the intuition, highly protected, okay, and utilizing the sun power in a growing way. Like, growing sunflowers using the power of the sun. I guess it's kind of like a transmutational power. Fuel. Anyways, and the sun is about love and abundance and life-giving. This is a yes card, okay? And the 10 of Cups, this is all of the cups. This is all of the abundance this is like emotional stability, the happily ever after, right? This is joy, harmony, peace, love, compassion, all of the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful things. Okay. So I'm really getting this transition here. This is where we're transitioning towards this abundance. And it could be linked to whatever messages are coming in, and the work that you've done to filling your cup, right? This is self-care. This is, well, I guess it's all comes down to self-care. When you let go and release all the things that no longer serve, the people, places, and things that make you feel less than, hold you back, make you small. Those like passive aggressive people who like compliment you and lip you off in the same sentence, right? It's like they hide their snide remark underneath a compliment, right? Ugh. Come on. And, you know, my autism made it really hard for me to recognize that when I was growing up. Sarcasm. I guess it's not a bad thing because all those times people were inadvertently rude to me, I would miss it. It would go right over my head. And so I would assume that what they were saying was true. And so I wasn't taking it as a snide remark, you know? Sometimes it would hit me after, like, oh, what did they mean by that? Right? Okay, what do we got here? We've got reaching your goal and hanging out and the King of Pentacles face down on the Queen of Wands here. So something about stability involving in your shining bright, you're coming out. This could be a direct link to your stability in the material realm, because the King of Pentacles is the king of stability. Okay, this reaching a goal, this is giving me that this is the past. This is the old world that you're integrating out of. This being held back, not knowing which way to go, right? But you chose this, and you continue to choose this. Okay, because you recognize that both becoming one able to receive and receiving your wishes, it's worth it. It's worth it. And so is emotional regularity. So is joy, love, bliss, happiness, harmony, sun power, right? Okay, so, and then this hanging out period, I feel like this could also be the end of a period where you may have been processing and recalibrating, right? When we cut people, places, and things out of our lives, when we sever ties, karmic or otherwise, and break cycles, energy flows in a spiral. It's in motion. And when it's used to being caught up like a tornado, have you ever seen like an end of a tornado? It stops, but there's a momentum that is present that takes a bit before it fully stops, right? Like the tornado itself might have stopped, but the things that were caught up in it take a little longer to stop. And I feel like this is this period of acclimation where you cut the things, you stopped the tornado, but you had to wait for that old energy to end, to dissipate, and then allow the new energy to come in and build its momentum before you start seeing the things, right? And I feel like that's so a lot of us have been in this sort of in between area of like, okay, I know what I need to get rid of, and I have. Now what? Where am I going? Where's this energy going into now? Okay, so like a period of hermiting or just a forced stillness, standstill period. And I feel like you're getting to the end of that. Okay, this unsure which way to go. This could also be linked to messages from your ancestors and your ability to tune in, tap in, and receive those messages that are telling you how to move from here, right? Guiding you, not telling you, because you have your free will to choose, right? There will be guidance. Your messages will be guided. Okay. So this is here. You've made the decision and you are dedicated to love. Okay. You chose which direction you want to move in. You're moving in to the heart. You sent in your resume and you heard back. You had your job interview and you are now starting your first job on the love train, meeting and greeting people. Okay. And you're leaving the devils behind. You're leaving the adversaries behind. Okay. This is the old world. This is the shadow self. This is the things that come up against you, right? The sun illuminates everything. So nothing is hiding in the shadows anymore. If you see it, you deal with it, right? The power of the devil. When we can't see in the dark, our imagination can fill in the blanks, and our imaginations are capable of so much. When you have the right amount of light in a room, there's nowhere for things to hide. You can see everything clearly as they are, not how your mind can assume or create. And that's a powerful thing. Okay, we're gonna let those devils go. They have a place. Adversaries, right? They are an important part of growth and expansion. It's the pressure that turns coal into a diamond. But once you're a diamond, you don't need that pressure anymore. You've changed. You're a diamond now. Now you're free to fly, to sparkle. Okay, this is freedom. This is freedom. Yes. Okay, so this is the work card. And this is also a dedication to the work of becoming, but also this could represent like the work that you do, the things that you have to contribute. And I'm really getting multi-skills here, multifaceted. These could be areas of expertise. These could be different ventures, hobbies. Um, and yeah, this person here is so transfixed on the work at hand. There's also like this abundance, like the flowers everywhere at the bottom here. And it's almost giving me like the matrix here. So in the back with all those markings. So it's like getting caught up in the grind of making and losing sight of how much work you've actually done, right? They're just fixed on this one here. But it's like, look at all these beautiful pieces that has already been created and are out there. I love this one. I'm really standing out is the heart. Okay, and I feel like this one, oh, it kind of looks like a person with a hat. But it was giving me world vibes. It was almost like those are little land masses. So it's like you put in the work on all of the different levels of becoming, and your final piece is this world that holds your freedom, your abundance, your joy, and your sunshine. Okay, and this could be a soul tribe as well, or there are those that will be drawn to you who are also on the love train. Okay, so this is what you're working on. Yeah, 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 yeah. Both, all of the above, right? Because this is your change, this is your transformation, and your own efforts in becoming. This is your choosing to go within. This is your releasing and being mindful of what you are putting your energy into. This is the creating boundaries on those who are trying to take and diminish and um, siphon. Keeping boundaries around those people, okay? And your dedication to this creation of your new world and becoming one overflowing with liquid sunshine. Okay, and I feel like this is what is creating this energy, this fast moving energy that's kind of bringing it all towards you here. Again, momentum, right? Where energy is about momentum. Think about all swirling things, even tornadoes. They build, right? And the wheel spins round, round, baby, right round. Okay, this is the wheel of fortune. This is what's coming in. This is what's turning fast. This is how you turn the wheel in your favor. This work, this, it's almost like this work that you've been doing, you're creating your own wheel. This is the Fehu, your efforts being rewarded. So that's beautiful. Kind of want to put these together, right? Doesn't that, are you feeling that? Okay. There. Yes. Gorgeous. What's that? Okay. So we've got a 10 of wands here. This is both an abundance of creative ideas, of insights, inspiration, ways of thinking, all of the things, but it can also represent overthinking and like kind of like a chaotic mind. Okay, and so this here is just warning against, well, not even warning against, I feel like you will be inspired. Okay, this energy could even be bringing in, you could be tapping into this ancestral, like, you ever seen the animated series Avatar, The Last Airbender? The Avatar state, what happens is the Avatar connects with every Avatar previously, their essence, their power, and they all kind of link up and combine, and it's like a superpower. And so when we unlock our DNA, our genetic memory, it kind of gives me the same idea. It's like tapping into past versions of self, past past lives and all of the lessons and the knowledge and the skills and everything from all of the other past lives. They're all in our DNA. They're locked in there, all these memories, right? And so this may be something that's available to you or coming to you quickly with this messenger rune, right? And this idea that brings freedom and peace and love. Well, it could very much start a snowball effect on all of the ideas, all of the skills, all of the things. It's also giving me, because it's near the people, it's like, be careful who you are interacting with, because you can pick up on other people's stuff, right? Where we have electromagnetic fields that extend about 6 feet around our vessels. And so when you're interacting with other people, your fields are interacting. And this is why sometimes you suddenly say something that you never say. And the person that you're standing beside is like, I've had that song stuck in my head for weeks or whatever. And you're like, I don't know where it came from. It just popped in my head. Well, you just picked it up from their energetic field. Okay, so this is why the hermiting and going within is something that people automatically do, because it's this clearing and this re-centering, re-establishing a connection with the feel of your field uninterrupted by other people's stuff, right? And so just be careful when you are interacting with other people that you are mindful of what is yours and what isn't yours, right? It's almost like this figure here is holding this piece up, like, what is this? Is this mine or is this somebody else's, right? And so just being mindful of that, because we can pick up other people's ideas and stuff like that, but we can also pick up other people's doubts and fears, limiting beliefs. And I had this interaction with this woman, and we went at art school, and we went to the cafeteria together and got lunch and visited and whatever. But there was something that I did. I don't know. I just got really like timid and unsure, and like I couldn't make a decision for myself. And then I recognized that she was very much like that. And it was something that I was picking up from her just because I was in proximity. So then consider like crowds of people that you walk through, right? And you just, even if you picked up one little thing from every person that you walked past, that's what you got to recognize and let go of right away. Don't allow it to linger, right? And this is why it's important to establish a strong connection with yourself and your own energetic field, so that you can clearly recognize when you've picked up somebody else's stuff, right? You can be like, oh, I feel something in here, get rid of it, sage, cleanse, intend, whatever you got to do, and clear your field from outside influence. But it works really well on the other hand too, right? Like, this is why we have the 100 monkey effect. This is why we have the architectural evidence all over the world of people simultaneously employing different architectural techniques at the same time. It's because these fields are pulsing around us, and depending on what frequency we're at, we're able to access them and pull them in. And so this architectural blueprint kind of pulsed out, and those people who were tapped into that frequency picked it up at the same time and employed it, right? Okay, what is this? A tower. We love towers. And if we don't, learn to, because they are an important part of the process, right? The tower is the breakdown of the familiar, the sudden, uncontrolled event mindset, right? It could be an idea that comes in and just like blows your mind, right? And now it causes an expansion, and now you can never go back, because now you see things from that way or in that way, and you can't unsee it now, right? This can also be a real world situation, like I've just experienced a couple towers over the last week. And the beauty thing, this is why we need to train our brain to accept and move through as quickly as possible towers, because there are rewards to it as well, right? It's like being forced to move all of your stuff and suddenly discovering this thing that you forgot in the back that you wouldn't have if you weren't forced to move all your stuff. And in there is something of value that you forgot you had, right? Or just a loose example of a tower kind of turning into a good thing. Like my fridge tower that I had with the tower check. Somebody busting into my home space because they were given consent to just come into the place and switch the fridges out, but they got the address wrong, the right door number, the wrong building. And so they were walking in unexpected for me. And anyways, my ability to roll with that, I got myself a new fridge. And then it wasn't until the next day that we discovered that it was actually the fridge was supposed to go somewhere else and it wasn't for me. But because of this tower moment, because of this mix up, I got to keep the fridge. Okay, there's an example of tower. So there could be towers coming in as the old world crumbles and the new world builds, right? It's also an opportunity to rebuild. The old structure has to come down so that the new structure can come up. And the thing is that you're not starting from scratch, right? We can hold really fast to the old because it's familiar and all the work and effort that we put into building that first structure, right? Even though it's got some weak points, like we, it's got us as far as we've got right now. But the thing is, the idea of rebuilding, you're not starting from scratch anymore. Now you have all this material lying around, accessible and nearby for you. Whereas before, when you built it, you had to outsource, you had to, transport, you had to ship and construct and all this kind of stuff. So there is benefit. You also have the benefit of experience. Your first draft, right? Think of it as your first draft, and you're using it as a draft point to get it right this time. Like maybe you put your entryway facing the south instead of the east, and now you have this opportunity to put it where you wanted it in the first place, which is in the east or whatever, right? Like, okay, we got it. So towers, I think, are a very important part to this transition, to this period, and your ability to ride the tower. Think of it as a wave, right? This tower, it's coming there. They come, and just like the waves do, and you can either be in the water with your back towards it, denying that the tower is coming, that the wave is coming, and then it washes over you. It hits you unexpectedly. Maybe your mouth was open. Maybe you forgot to take a breath. Now you're underwater. You're rolling in the barrels and drowning, right? Versus you are anticipating them. You've got yourself a board, and you are on top of the surface, facing them, seeing it as it comes, paddling in order to keep up with it, and jumping up on your board and riding that thing all the way in, right? Minimal damage, but it's like utilizing the power versus resisting it. The power of the tower. The tower power. Yeah, and the two towers that happened to me just recently, my ability to roll with it, to ride them, not only did things happen quickly and efficiently, but also beneficially on the other side of it. It's like what I would imagine riding a wave and it bringing you right to shore, and then you jumping right onto the sand, right? And you're just like, ta-da, made it, yay, that was fun, right? That was fun, that was enjoyable, and I didn't even get wet, kind of thing. Okay, so Six of Wands, this is your active role in harnessing the power of the sun. This is also like a balancing of self, right? We've got the feminine moon tool here, and it's about to hook and grab and pull in the power of the sun here, which you have it, right? You've got it. But this is part of the process. This is also giving me getting to the top of this mountain here, even though it's the 6 and then this is the 7. This is one who has harnessed it and is in balance here, okay? And also receiving some sort of downloads from the sun. We've got the sunbeam that's kind of coming down, and it actually looks like a chakra system here. It's almost like it's gonna, by tapping in, you are allowing the upgrades that the sun has for us. I really feel like that's what's going on with these solar flares. They're happening more regular right now because I think there are more people on the earth who are open to receiving the information and the power that is in the sun rays. Okay, but that's a whole other conversation. So let's just put that over here. By the Queen of Wands, because this is something that she's definitely done. Balanced, harnessed. She's utilizing the power of the sun through the sunflowers. Okay. What else have we got here? Okay, having extra resources to do with as you will, to lend to others that may need it, or whatever you want, right? We've got this figure in a canoe with oars, and then they've got extra oars. They got 3 sets of extra oars, right? So I feel like this is coming in with this this King of Pentacles here. This could be receiving something that will be continuous, that will put you in a position that you can share, you can help, you can give, build on. Okay, but it does require a stepping out of comfort zones in order to do so. Okay, and this, I feel like knowing that your energetic field and picking up other people's stuff, this is like a strategic coming out, a mindfulness. This is about still maintaining a certain level of protection and awareness when it comes to interacting with others, right? Protect your energy, clean your energy field from all unwanted things from other people. Outside influences. Okay. And the last one is the patient knight. Okay, so this integration period, this transition period, this movement to your freedom, this is, it takes as long as it takes, but you know, it's you're heading there. You're on the right train, and the train is going to the destination. Your job is to just not jump off of it and, you know, get on the other train. No transferring your ticket. Okay, so your patience. This is the trusting that you're on the right train and the train's getting to where it's got to go. That's it. And you just being there, maintaining, keeping a clear, clean, and clear energy field, keeping your cup overflowing with the liquid sunshine. And yeah, your dedication to your work and transformation. And the work that you've already done, turning the wheel in your favor. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, because we've got this unmovable, like, it's solid. We've got the bull here. It is solid. Just like train tracks, the tracks are already set, right? It goes from point A to point B. Point B is this new beautiful world of love and freedom. You're on that train. And the tracks, you know that the tracks are heading straight for it. There's no going the wrong way, you know, picking the wrong road. The tracks only go to that one place. Okay, I'm going to do one more. Go through one more time. If there's any more cards from this deck that want to come out. The Queen of Swords. Okay, the discernment. This is your transforming. This is you holding the sword of truth and cutting away anything that is stalling the trajectory. Is that the wrong term for a train? The train trajectory, right? So the speed at which your train travels is the fuel that you give it. Okay, so I guess we can go. The old world is on this side of the track, and the new world is on the other side of the track. And you're on the train, and every time you choose love, you're headed towards the new world. And every time you choose fear, the train moves in the opposite direction. And this is why momentum matters, right? Because when you've built up enough momentum and the train is swiftly moving and building speed in one direction, you know, the odd fear thing here and there is not going to turn your train around. It's not going to make it go the other way. You need to maintain quite the momentum in the opposite direction for the train to start heading in the wrong direction, right? You're already, your train is moving towards love. So this patience, this mindfulness, this is just maintenance. This is just maintaining the steady flow. Okay. And now it's not a matter of whether or not you're going to arrive. It's just a matter of how soon, right? You maintaining the momentum and feeding the fire to pick up speed. Now it's a steam engine. Okay. And all your love thoughts is coal on the fire, in the fireplace, right? That makes the train go faster. There you go. Okay, sorry, this one went long. It's almost an hour already. So we're just going to do some charms here and see what happens for us. What's this? An owl. Look at that. Okay, so we got wisdom. We've got, I feel like, goddess power. It's also giving me, you know, the owl in the original Clash of the Titans movie? Classic. Not the new one where they used all the names, but they changed all the freaking information. Oh, it was so frustrating because I'm like, dude, what? Just do another story. If you're just going to dismiss the old one, why bother using the same names? Anyways, there's my rant. It's giving me that owl. Okay, so I think is it Hera? or is it Aphrodite? I forget the goddess, the owl goddess, but really tapping into the wisdom. This is signs, so maybe that is ancestral. We've got two kitties. I didn't even know there were two kitties in here. Okay, so I'm going to take that as some sort of relationships coming together. Okay, this could be friends, business, but like-minded. You know, you're the same species. It's two cats coming together. Two kitties coming together. Okay, we've got sun power. Yes, and it's a happy, happy sun. This is perfect. This is that sun power right here. We've got the butter knife. I never know what to do with this butter knife. What is it? What is this butter knife about? Slathering, buttering, stabbing? No. Screwing? Yes. Unscrewing? No. Okay, I don't know what to do with the butter knife, guys. So let me know in the comments if anything comes up for you with the butter knife. Okay, we've got the turtle. Yes, slow and steady wins the race. I feel like this turtle and this knight, they hang out quite a bit. Okay, we've got dolphin vibes, joyful, playful, beautiful. Joyful, playful, beautiful. Okay, this is part of this abundance over here. Okay, it's dolphin vibes for sure. We got the butterfly of transformation. Yes, yes, and yes. This is the power of this Queen of Swords. She's cutting away the old, okay, and speaking her truth, standing in her truth, maintaining her truth, her integrity, and her transformation, right? We got the butterfly in behind her. So, butterfly confirmation. We got flower power, which is also star power. And I feel like it's the equivalent of the queen utilizing the sun power through the sunflowers. This is utilizing star power through star flowers. And I'm kind of obsessed with star flowers. So that's beautiful. That could be the wish that is coming to you. Okay, and then we've got sunflower power. There is the shining bright, being seen, being authentic of the Queen of Wands here. And then we have a golden pendant charm. And this is love. This is the love train. This is the love momentum that you're building, that you're holding, that is fueling your train to get where it's got to go. To get where it's got to go. Okay. And I think that's it. I did. Maybe we can pull out one of these little side messages. We got two. This one. Give yourself credit. Yeah. I mean, you got yourself on the right train and you're heading in the right direction and you're moving. Like it's not just, you're not stuck kind of going one way, this way, one way, this way, that way, this way. You're like, you've built enough momentum that you're making headway. You're like fully transitioning. You're closer to the love destination than you are away from it. And the work that you've done to get even on the right train, heading in the right direction, or I guess, oh yeah, we changed it so that there's just one train, two directions. But give yourself credit for the work that you've done, for how far you've come. It's very important, right? Especially, this is like the stepping stones, paying attention on each step that you are making in front of you and not losing sight. Like even in this one, right? Like this person spends all their time focusing on this one thing and they lose sight of all this other work that they have done, right? So it's the acknowledgement. Every once in a while, look up and take stock and acknowledge how far you've actually come, because it's important to acknowledge those things and to give yourself the credit where credit is due. Okay, it's hard. This is a hard thing. This is why not everybody does it, right? Okay, and find joy every day. Yes, a beautiful, beautiful confirmation. Find joy every day, and even if you have to tape it back together, if it falls apart, if joy falls apart, there's always a way. See, there we go, just like that. Find joy every day, and this will keep your momentum moving in the direction that you want to go. Okay, there's your messages for today, and hope they were good for you. Hope there was something good in there for you to take with you, to think about, to consider, and to help keep you and your train heading towards the love planet. Okay, heading towards the joy, the freedom, the overflow. Okay, and there may just be someone waiting for you when you get there. Okay, love you, appreciate you, I thank you, and I see you next time. Bye.